your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still.
Don't worry, Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other— Oh, but, that means you need to stay—
All right. Remember your training.
Wipe out!
Into the void!
Whoa! Look at all these spikes! Careful, don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
Bombs away!
Another star goes out! Search! Hey, what are you two doing here? Dusty. Like an abandoned house. Let's press on. Extinguish!
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place? Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to see anything!
This should be the place where you were the missing part of... Our opponent must...
Hold on! Look! The spikes are back!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. Merciless! From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see. There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
In the Gwali Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his target. Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your whatever that actually means. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No, he couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your... Call it fate, if you want. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, I'll cope. Well, done gorging. How did you get the power of the
all-devouring narwhal? Oh, of course! Paimon knew that spike thing...
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. Tell me I'm wrong. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that. Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sertologi.
The Foul? Who dares call him foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic
Just a little longer. I'm still...
Look! It's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action. Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after a single battle. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. It won't be for long. Get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run! Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse! So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But suspicions only...
Phew. Oh, we should be safe here, right?
I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole. It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Neverlet mentioned that it has an instinct to devour.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power of Hydro to protect you. That worked because it was in a satiated state. so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual. It's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that state, which is why I cast it into that void space. But I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master. Exactly. And I believe that brings our trend—
No way! We can't leave.
This isn't my first taste of—
But what if that monster finds you before you're all better? Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just— So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this.
What is it?
A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I know that much. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where to go. We shouldn't linger.
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. But where? Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy.
He'll know something about Master. I'm sure of it. Oh, this. It's a star crystal suit. Abyssal energy is scarce in Tevat. Wearing this helps me it stores concentrated abyssal energy that I can draw.
Let's fly! This bag from Skirk has a ton of Mora in it. Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like, I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met? Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss. I wouldn't—
Then, did you by chance happen—
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all—
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
Wait, what about—
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But your shoulder— Hey, don't just lay! Whatever. Let her tire herself out. Let's get some sleep, Traveler.
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth?
Keep your gaze fixed on your— Run! Skirk! Run!
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That bed was so comfy. Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night? The bed's all yours if you want it.
About 60%, maybe 70.
Whew! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intent. No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Ooh, sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime, then.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Be right back.
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world. Think of it as the threshold between the soul. This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. I only managed to illuminate a small portion for you back then. Actually, I only managed to call it fate. Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first. Oh, you noticed. This river represents Skirk's strength. Strength accumulates over time. It is the summation of a person's lived But, as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times, and all she sees reflected in the.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
The answer to one mystery invites another question, I see. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her. I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from us like meteors, you both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she... Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees her...
now have what it takes to wield immense power. From this day forth, I shall teach you no more. No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you fangs and claws. Now, you must learn to hunt.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
Indeed. Make new friends. Embark on your own journey. And piece together a new future from the shattered remnants of your past. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Why do you do that?
I have told you before, fear is the catalyst for human evolution. You have tasted loss. You have known fear, so deep it can be felt in the bones. But as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which harms us. And thus pain dampens over time, and the acrid taste of fear becomes but a distant memory. Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood, or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
That is what Skirk's master, the foul Sertologi, looked like at one point in time. Of course, as a higher being, physical, he could appear as a being.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps, walk the path he once walked, and somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
I'll let you in the scope of... We've made it quite...
I have set. No tears this time. Good.
Can I ask a question, Master? Why did you save me? I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
I saved you because I have a plan for you. It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot. Before me, even fate bent. So,
But I don't want to...
what you want matters little. Among the bound...
Yes, Matt.
From that day forward, all she knew was grueling training, emptiness, and fatigue. After some time, her talent bloomed, and she gained control over her emotions, like her master. How should I put it? It was not that human emotion disappeared from her heart, but that reason came to dictate all she was allowed to feel. I suppose it was at this point that she became the Skirk you know today. I almost don't want to reach the end. These are Skirk's happiest memories. What a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything in golden light. This is Skirk's homeland. She was so curious. There was so much to discover. It was a spaceship. Skirk's parents. No one had it. Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before. So she was not caught. Countless people cried out to her for help. Their lives were discarded like worthless. If Sertology hadn't been there in that moment, the fire... because she and her people were seen as a threat. As the initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Further research, for that reason, senseless as in if those with power get to decide good and evil, no one wants to. Skirk is waiting over there. Let's go to her.
So all this, just so you could bring him here.
I have things to say to you. I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes an argument to get there. Her suppressed emotional self. The version of herself, all those rejected impulses. Those discarded aspects of your past selves. I am who you.
You're wrong. Your existence makes me weak. Moments of joy, don't forget. It was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our homeland in the first place. The vastness.
Even so, strip yourself.
The difference is that I'm doing what is right, what is necessary. I allow you to exist. I have sheltered.
That on the grand. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars. Those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back.
That isn't what we need.
It's exactly what we need. Aren't you curious?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to...
And look around. You cast aside now.
And do you think that means I should seek help?
Thank you for saying... To be honest, but what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. I know you will never forget that. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, all those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. So even if...
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if...
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but...
I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing...
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always dancing water. The sand along your path is begging for your song and movement, will you carry this burden with you on your journey? I am not the dancing water, and I should be thanking you.
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end. Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
So, I once asked my master. He said no. But in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries tend to be the ones who survive. That's why, after hearing his an idea that, one day, I would create a new world order. One in which there would never be another tragedy like that fire. But that means, yes. And not just because of the gap in our abilities, but also because I have no reason. Although his decision to train me was, I know, he's no longer into that. But he sends me every time I hear. Maybe that means I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready. Help me?
Oh, you're finally awake! Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back and finds you both unconscious? Oh, you scared. You're both okay, right?
What does it look like? Only water from the source can cleanse the rot. I taught you to incorporate the—
Okay, so, but whatever. Paimon brought back tons of delicious snacks! Let's dig in!
All right. It's about time we—
We're gonna deal with this thief for good.
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But having digested the good news is, we have no reason to pull our punches this time. So, let's go. Same place as last time.